Hello and welcome to a very special interview on the Newsome MMA YouTube channel in partnership with MMA Play 365, giving you the edge in MMA betting. I'm here today at ASW with Mick the Atherton Hammer Stanton. Mick, fantastic 2019, four victories on the trot.
Great.
You know, 2020, what's next really?
Just that world title. That's the goal. It's been the goal for a long time, to be honest. But now, obviously, it's in sight. I've just got to get through Webb, who's a top lad, great opponent, and then it's, you know, onto the belt. There's no one left, to be honest. I think I've took out the whole division of Cage Warriors.
Yeah. Now, this year, 4 fights, 4 wins. That brings a lot of attention, a lot of new fans. And I think a lot of people are now wondering, like, how did you actually get into MMA as a sport, and how did that all come about?
It all started, I was 13 and I got into boxing. 12 I got into boxing, found the love for the sport. Long story short, you know, won a few amateur titles, and I got to the age where I had enough of it, but I still sort of had a hunger to fight. It was something missing, and I become a coach, helping friends and coaching people. And then I suddenly started coaching one of my friends who was an MMA fighter, and I always, you know, had a little watch of it. Didn't know much about it, obviously. It was a bit alien back, you know, talk about 7 years ago. And slowly started getting into it, doing classes, and I went from there, to be honest.
Yeah. Now, we're here down at ASW. I think you've been down here for like 2.5 hours this morning. I've been training. It was a very heavy session. There's a lot of sweat in the air. I mean, but you're also about in training and coaching your own classes in amongst, like, you know, having a family life. How does that all work out, and how much support do they give you?
It's amazing, but it's hard. But I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm happy. I love my job. I've got a, you know, starting opening a gym of my own with some amazing people backing me and helping me, who believe in what I do. And my family, you know, the last fight, me newborn Mikey was 3 weeks old when I fought. It was it was a tough year, to be honest, last year. But I had to dig deep and I had a lot of change with gyms, with my job, with obviously newborn baby, and every fight was a new test, and it's all behind me now. Don't get me wrong, it was an amazing year. It was hard. Mentally it was hard with a lot of change, but I had to stick to it, and thanks to this place, ASW, the lads and Darren, you know, they got me through it, and I believe myself, I've got a lot more to show. I think it's just, you know, it's just getting started.
Yeah. So one of the things you mentioned there was changes, and one of the most notable changes we've seen this year is you've moved up a division, you've moved up to middleweight. When was the moment that you recognised, hang on a minute, welterweight's not working out here, maybe stepping up to 185 is the way to go?
I stepped in last minute and fought Bilstein. Unfortunately, Chaddy sort of the same. He's an amazing fighter, and he got to the point where he just couldn't cut the weight no more. The same as me, I've always struggled. That's last attempt when I tried to do welterweight, I give it everything, and the whole camp was just about making weight. Then I obviously carved up, took the fight against Bilstein. I was about 88 kilos. I still had to have a little cut. I had no body fat on me. And fight day, I felt amazing not having to do. Don't get me wrong, I still have to cut now. Yeah. I have to diet out. I walk around about 94. So, you know, I've got to slowly bring that weight down, and then a couple of kilos water cut. But it's so much easier. It's no stress. I know I can make it comfortable. That whole fight, I used to go 10 weeks. Don't get me wrong, I ballooned up. I did, but I train twice a day, every day. I'm always in the gym. I know it's a lot to do with dedication. And, you know, listen, I'm not saying my welterweight days are over. For me, though, at the moment, middleweight's the easiest option. I just think the big lads haven't got the techers. I just don't think they're as good. I think they're just bigger, and I don't mind that.
Yeah, I mean, that fight against James Webb, that was obviously a day's notice. You stepped in for your mate Lee Chadwick on very, very short notice. What was it like going into that, obviously in Liverpool as well, you know, Liverpool lad? What was it like stepping to that arena on, you know, one day's notice, going for a world title? I mean, that's got to be some sort of experience.
It was a dream come true. I can't explain. All my life, I've done nothing but wanting to be world champion. And people say I've done this for me. I have actually done this from a young boy, and it's all I've ever wanted to do. And I've had massive obstacles in my way all the time. It's like I keep doing well and I get knocked down, and to get that opportunity was, I wasn't even, do you know what's mad? I did have, obviously, got a bit of butterflies, but I just enjoyed every minute of it. And I was a massive underdog. You know, I was, what was I, 3-2? Something like that, or 4-2, 3-2.
The odds were on you were huge.
It's just crazy, isn't it? And Bill's team was 25-5.
Yeah.
But I didn't think of it then. I looked at him and thought, yeah, I can clip him. But then, unfortunately, I just started ASW then. I was my first sort of, I started 1 day a week, and I realised the difference in level in not just the ground, in the wrestling. And I think it opened my eyes massively, and I knew to go all the way, I had to jump ship. I had to be with people who were on the same mission. I had to find a coach who's going to take me there, and I've done that.
Yeah. So I mean, since then, it really has been a path now to the middleweight glory. I mean, the four wins. Next fight, March 7th, BEC Arena, not too far away from here in Manchester, against James Webb, the former middleweight champion. I mean, is this just the next stepping stone for you to get to that title? Has it been discussed as a title eliminator at all?
Yeah, I've been. It's got to be, hasn't it? It's got to be. I was hoping I'd get Natty, to be honest. I know we're under the same. I was asking for him. Carl Messon, he manages us both. He does a great job. I've done a lot of training with Natty. I've done a lot of sparring. He's a great lad, and I'm made up. He's won that title. But I was here first. He's just coming to the Cage Warriors division. I think I deserve that shot. Obviously, Webb, yeah, I agree. Let me get Webb out the way, and then there's absolutely no one in front of me. I'm hoping, to be honest, I'm going to smash Webb. I'm hoping to get the shot 6 weeks later on Birmingham. I'm up for it. Like I said, I'm in the gym every day. I want it that bad. I'd do anything.
Now, you mentioned Natty there, James Webb. He's just had his last 2 fights been against Natty, and he's failed to defend the title in both times. Both being wars. A 5-round war that had a bit of controversy back in the Night Champions card, and then that 4-round just absolute brawl back in London in November. What have you seen in those fights where you think, hang on a minute, this is where I can take this guy?
I'll be honest, I think Webb's very one-dimensional. He's got his sort of what he's good at, and he should have changed his game plan a little bit for Natty the second time, because he got beat the first time. And to be honest, you know, Natty was unlucky to get that point deducted. Well, he wasn't unlucky, he spiked him, so it's illegal. So we got a point deducted and he got a draw. But watching back, you've got to look at that. I'm not sure what's going on with Webb's training. You know, he's going to Ireland to train. He's from London or Colchester. Yeah, so he's got to go a long way. And it's, I know for a fact, I don't get better in fight camp. Fight camp's about preparing. From the day I beat Jonas, from the day I beat, going back to Alex Montenegro, I was in the gym on Monday getting better. Because I'll be honest, I'm not perfect. I've got a long way to go. But I know just from my last fight with Jonas, I've come on, I swear to God, 50%. I'm so much better already. Because we're going over things that work. We're constantly, Darren's just putting so much time into us to make us better. Like he said, this is just the beginning. This has just started. Yeah,
you mentioned there that James seems to be very one-dimensional. He's got the things he's good at.
Yeah.
One of those things he's very good at, we've noticed in both fights against Natty and against, I think it was Thomas Robertson where he won the title. He's got a very, very good top game. And how are the lads at ASW preparing you for that?
I'll be honest, it's sort of, you say he's got a good top game. I think his wrestling is mediocre. I think it's MMA wrestling. It's not, his scrambles aren't the best. He's got good jiu-jitsu, okay? How good is it though? It's mixture of styles, isn't it? I don't think his scrambles are good. He struggles passing guard. Like Natty, I know what Natty's ground game's like. I know, I've sparred him, I've trained him, I've wrestled him. Natty couldn't get up when I sparred him. So what's that saying? He stood up with, I think he was mounted at one point, and he stood up with Webb on him. So it's sort of giving me, styles make fight. You know, people are different in the gym, and people are different fighting. I think I beat them both on the same night. I swear to God, I can't wait for it. I'm excited. I'm not looking through Webb, but at the same time, I see massive holes in this game. Yeah. And I'm just getting better and better, and I will get there eventually to 100%.
Now, how do you see that fight playing out? You mentioned the clash of styles there, and styles makes fights, but how do you see this fight playing out?
With me and Webb, I think he gasses a bit. To be honest, I'm going to push that pace and I'm going to beat him. You know, if I stop him, I stop him. I'm just going to win. That's it. I don't see anything else. I'm going to destroy him.
Yeah. Now, something I want to bring up as well is he will have seen that sort of indomitable spirit you have. That obviously the last fight in Marco Units, there was something went wrong with your leg, and you still got a submission victory. Do you think he's going to look at that and that's going to put a bit of fear in him, that knowing that he can throw a lot at you and you're still going to try and find a way to win?
It's tough, isn't it? I think everyone knows, you know, I want it, and I go out on my shield if I have to. You know, there's a lot of fighters out there who quit, and he's gonna have to put me asleep. He's gonna have to finish me good to get that win, and I can't see him beating on me on points. I don't think he's got the speed. I don't think he's got the strength. I don't think he's got the technique. I just see me dominating him everywhere, to be honest.
No, man, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you for having me up here. Before we go, though, is there any shout-outs you'd like to make?
Yeah, just a massive shout-out to my team at ASW. Thank you for pushing me hard every day, and a big shout-out to Darren. Big things to come. Can't wait for it.
All right, Mick, thank you for your time. Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.